Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the podcast that brings you raw and original takes on a wide range of sports and entertainment. It's your boy Henny Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham perspective. And we ain't got all the facts.
Nope.
But we all gonna keep it 100 with all the opinions that we do give.
100 out of 1,000. Yes, sir.
Know we back, episode 169.
169.
You know what I'm saying? You can follow us, Pham TV. Subscribe on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Pham TV on Facebook, Pham Podcast on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Twitter, same thing. Episode 169, you already know. I just want to start this one off, man. A shout out to another podcast, you know what I'm saying? Because he got this interview that we wasn't probably going to get at this time anyway, so you know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. Mm-hmm. Shout out JJ Reddick.
JJ.
I don't even know what his podcast is called, but it's his podcast. And he had interviewed...
I forgot what that show was called.
He had interviewed the future number one pick, Wemby.
Victor Wembanyama.
Out of France.
Something like that, yep.
And he asked him what was his... What was the thing that made him love basketball or whatever? Like, what was his totem? I think he called it.
Yeah.
From and I found his answer real interesting. I liked it. That's why I just wanted to share it. He said,
"Talk to me."
He said, "Son," he said that he don't really know it's deeper than basketball for him. He said it's just the fact that I'm on this planet and I'm in this universe free, and I could do whatever I want to do. Mm-hmm. And this is what I wanted to do, so this is what I'm doing. If I want to do something else, I'm gonna go do that too. Basically, he said, I know I'm free in the universe, and I can do whatever I want to do. So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to play basketball.
Okay.
So it's deeper than basketball. It was just, so that I was just like, like even JJ Reddick was like kind of like, yo, like that was the best answer you could have gave type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it opened his mind.
That's what I'm about to say. He wasn't expecting that type of answer.
Or it opened his mind like, damn, I wish I was free. And he ended the little clip like, yeah, you are. Like, what you mean? Like,
Right.
So I was like, yeah, that's the type of talk I like. You know what I'm saying? That you can control whatever you want to control.
Factor.
You know what I'm saying? As long as you go through life controlling what you can control.
Right, what you can.
If you can't control it, you can't control it. But you know, like whatever you're going through, as long as you want it and if it's possible, it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Basically what he was saying.
Right.
You know, shout out to Wemby, man.
Yeah, definitely shout out to Wemby. Like you said, the NBA, you can get NBA draft. You know what I'm saying? By the time this come out, he already be the number one draft pick overall. You know what I mean?
Is this Thursday?
This Thursday, yeah.
Oh, that's quick. You know, that's why everybody put. Yeah, that's why he in the U.S.
Right. Yeah, no, that's why. Yeah, he threw the first pitch in Yankee Stadium. Why left? You know what I'm saying? But he's a big dude. You know what
Yankee Stadium?
Yeah. Because it's the draft is in Brooklyn.
San Antonio. Oh, okay. I said San Antonio got the first pick. He should have just went straight to.
But you know they got the
whoever played Texas Rangers or something.
Yeah, but like I said, they in New York. You know what I'm saying? They in New York. It's in Brooklyn. The draft was held in Brooklyn. Said the Spurs got lucky. You know what I mean?
Do you agree that he's the top prospect probably ever in basketball? So somebody said that he's the top prospect in the sports period history.
Yeah, they be jacking too much for that.
Yeah.
In my eyes, you know, cause you always hear something like you be like, oh, the next Michael Jordan, he's the next LeBron, he's the next this, that, and the third. Like you just gotta wait for the kid to come. Obviously, you ain't never, you know, like we always say, it's the evolution of people in general.
What's your personal opinion on what he gonna do in the league?
He's
with all the hype and all, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I would say a lower end, and in between, like I said, these two players get combined, like KD and Brandon Ingram. So I think he'll be a little bit better than Brandon Ingram. You know what I'm saying? But he won't get to I think he won't get the KD status though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he won't.
You feel me? I think he like got some more moves and like driving to the cup, but you know, KD is easy money sniper. Like he got that jumper and all that. So I think that's the difference between that. But I think he'll get to that Brandon Ingram a little higher than Brandon Ingram, you know, making more all-star teams and stuff like that than him. But kid got game, man. He tall, he got game. And, you know what I mean, it's all about health as well, you know what I mean? But I definitely see him between that, like I said, Easy Money and B.I., you know what I mean, in that group. So multiple time all-star, you know what I mean?
I hope so. I hope
take
so.
the Spurs, because, listen, the Spurs keep people. Like they ain't the teams that usually teams they draft people. They be like, man, he gonna be out here after his first contract, Utah and all the other places. You know what I mean? Everybody else does shots Utah, but you got Utah and Detroit, like these franchises that haven't been that great, or they can't get over that hump, or nobody wants to be there. Like just to be honest, everybody wants to play for the bigger markets. You know what I mean? But I could definitely see him in that bracket.
What's the dude from Alabama name? Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller. I think he's gonna be better overall.
Think overall he's gonna be better
through his career? Yeah.
I think he'll have a solid career.
I think one, you got to be. I think he a level-headed individual that can get crazy. Because he's been involved in some things that you got to be crazy to be involved with anyway. But crazy in sports is not all the way bad. Crazy mean that
I think you always got to have a little edge.
Crazy mean that
sports.
Your pain tolerance probably gonna be different.
Right.
Crazy mean you're not afraid. You're not gonna be afraid of any contact. So, just naturally, your body is gonna go 100% if you're going 100%. I think in any sport that's an advantage.
Yeah.
So that's what crazy brings. Crazy brings basically confidence a little bit in sports.
Yeah, like I said, I personally, like I said, I think he's gonna definitely have I think he'll have a good career. Hopefully, he goes to Charlotte for they can have that 1-2 with him and Ball. You know what I'm saying? Like he can play that 3-4 position. You know what I mean? Like I said, his game ain't finesse, but he's that you're looking at box score. His name 25 and 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or 25 and 7 and 5.
With Wemby, the reason why I don't think he's gonna do too much in the league just because off the eye test. You know what I'm saying? Off the eye test first. The eye test first is like, yeah, he got a couple moves. You know what I'm saying? But in the A, you're gonna get ripped. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna get ripped crazy doing that. You know what I'm saying? 2, we seen what happened with Chet. You know what I'm saying? And Chet, unfortunate, but it's because he's scrawny.
Right.
He real scrawny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's seen. I don't know. I don't even know if he's more athletic than Chet. Honestly.
Yeah, I think he is. From my eye testing, I watch more Czech than I watched him, and I can tell that he's more athletic than Czech. He's a way better even player, like skill wise and all that than Czech. But the comparison, I can see the comparison. Like you said, Long and Linky.
The last thing I seen a quick little post, man, and they was talking about I see the highlights, but the one thing people don't be wanting to mention is that if you look up his stats in France. His stats is kind of crazy. Like they say he's average. Like I think he's shooting 29% from 3, or shooting like 6 a game. He averaging like 6 rebounds or something. Like you in France, ain't playing against nobody like that, man. You 7'5", like hopefully that's what I'm saying. Hopefully it translates to the league, but the league you just gonna play against better players and
right.
They not gonna let you get off what you was getting off in France.
Right, absolutely, I agree. He'll go through that Giannis stage where it's like you got to grow up, son. Like you might bully yourself a little bit, but you skinny, and there's different levels to it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like Luka. Like Luka game can translate differently. Like Luka wasn't finesse and going to the cup and we're doing all this. Luka's I grind it. You know what I'm saying? That like I said, the box score gonna say like, damn, he had that. But yeah, Wembley, like I said, his first year, he'll still do numbers, but like you said, you know what I mean, that when you get doing that dribble between the legs and being behind the back and try to dunk on somebody, like you ain't even going to get into the paint because when you got to even say like Pat Bev or Jimmy Butler, like just that grown man strength, you know what I'm saying? That's different than
you
younger cats, you feel me?
And then you crossing over, right? And then you're going to drive, and who going to be in front of you? Joel Embiid.
Right. You got Joel Embiid, you got Giannis in front of you. You got Brooke Lopez just like, well, what you gonna do? I'm 7'2". What's up?
Word.
But I'm 50 pounds heavier than you.
Easy.
And stronger than you. What you gonna do? Bobby Porter's give him an elbow. Like, we gonna see. You know, like you said,
might break a rib. So
that's what I'm saying. Right. Absolutely. No, the first year, it's always trial and tribulations, but I think he'll have a good career. I mean, like I said, everyone always get the the hypes of the hypes, you know what I mean, when they first come in. Most top athletes, you know what I'm saying? Especially, like I said, him and just because he's so tall, I think that's the main thing. If
with the handle.
Yeah, I think if he was 6'10", because he's 7'4". Like he was 6'10", they'll be like, all right, yeah, cool.
Average.
He would have been good. Him and Miller might have been battling for number one, but since he's 7'4", dribbling, got a little handle, you know what I'm saying, and just so young as well, and overseas, you know what I'm saying. Like you said, went to Gonzaga. I mean, he went high, but he wasn't all that nice, but he was just different. He was a prospect, you know what I'm saying. So he's coming back this year too. Like I said, you're gonna see. Like I said, the first three was Scoop Henderson, right? It's the other cat.
Scoot Henderson, yeah.
Yeah.
I seen his name and I was like, oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah. He's driving up the leaderboard as far as he's going in top 3.
He got a pro name.
Right, already.
Scoot Henderson. Like everybody good always got a nickname that's their real name.
Right. Already.
But matter if you don't know if this is their real name or not. You just that's what you call them. Yeah.
Right, that's a fact.
Like I know this dude in high school, like his name on his ID was his actual nickname. Like he had like it was like legit, but it wasn't his real name, but it was on there.
Yeah, it was on there.
Yeah, that's what he wrote down on the form. I guess.
Hey man, it's like Tupac. Like you said, it's his name. That's what they call it. And Tupac, I forgot what it was, but it meant something powerful though, for sure.
It was about a guy Paul, man. His real name was Paul, but or the school ID, the shit said PJ Quick. Like that's a tough ass name,
right?
But then you find out, wait, that was your nickname the whole time, but you had it on your ID.
Right, yeah, that's hard though, fun. Y'all. That's like almost having your driver's ID, and they'd be like, "Fuck, John, like what the fuck you get that?" Then you get your ass get jammed up. You'd be like, "This ain't you." Word, jail and all this other shit for just your damn name spelt wrong or different wrong. But yeah, they got Scoop. Like I said, like he driving up there. They projected him on Portland, but it was like they don't know what Charlotte gonna do yet. They
don't know what Dame gonna do. So
Dame is the domino, man. I mean, talking about Charlotte, like I said, Jordan, so most of his majority stake of the team. You know what I'm saying? Like he got it from like $280 million to what, $2 billion or something, $1.8 billion or something.
I think somewhere around there.
Hey man, that's a flip.
Oh yeah, what? By 10?
That's a flip. That's a flip, man. He still got a little take, but you ain't gonna see him out in the games all like that, hitting players no more like that.
Nah.
Like he was, but he'll still be sponsored by Jordan.
He
and all
gonna
that
go to the Bulls
stuff.
Game.
Yeah, he can go to more Bulls games. Right.
Go to the Bulls game. Oh,
Yeah,
y'all trash too.
Hey man.
See, y'all ain't shit without me neither. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey man. If I own, like I said,
y'all talking about my general manager skills. Y'all shit trash
right.
too.
Nah, listen, Fires general. I mean, he, sometimes it's all about luck.
It was me.
Sometimes it's all about luck, man. All about luck and drafting. But yeah, his drafting, Fires GM.
Fuck you, Scottie Pippen.
Fires him drafting wise, his drafting was.
He got to box Scottie though. Now, son.
You got to box Scottie.
Yeah, he on these celebrity boxing. Set it up, son.
You got too much
Michael
money.
Jordan versus Scottie Pippen, bro. You know how much money they gonna make.
Jordan don't need it.
Yo, he can make $1 billion off that fight.
Yeah, whoop Scottie ass.
Yo, he can make $1 billion off of that fight, yo.
Another $1 billion?
His son is banging no wife, son. You know how much the promo gonna be?
No, his son need to fight Scottie.
No. Scottie got probably with Mike. Fuck him.
He don't want no smoke with Mike, though.
I think Mike in it first.
Hands with him. Nah, Mike will slap him. They was in the room, Mike would slap him, man. You saw the documentary, you saw how Mike type of demeanor Mike had. Pippen didn't say none of that shit till right now. They got older. You ain't gonna be nowhere around each other. I talk my junk.
The zone, motherfucking.
Zone got enough paper for that. They got Jordan put his on. It'll be Jordan.
Motherfucking
Jordan boxing.
Whoever the fuck need to make it happen, make it happen. Michael Jordan versus Scottie Pippen, celebrity boxing match.
Pippen don't want that smoke. Pippen to go out there with his pride. I bet you he do. I'm saying, would he fight? Yeah, he will fight.
He gonna be out there.
Would he fight? Yeah,
he gonna be out there looking like Roy Jones now. Something like.
Say, man. Jab. Jordan try to be like the
Jordan gonna aim right for that nose.
That's what I said, right? Yeah. Nah, Jordan
gonna aim right for that nose.
All he doing is jabbing. Or he one of those that's gonna hit you like he's slapping you. You know what I'm saying? When you get that one, like he slapping you, like get your little ass out of here. Get your punk ass out of here.
Like Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, like one of them shits. Like get your ass out of here, man. That's what Jordan do to Pippen. But
Set that up, man. Set that up.
Yeah, it will make sense though, right? Them niggas, them niggas 50 plus though, right?
Yeah.
But I ain't that old these days, man.
Shit, Tyson 50 plus.
I'm just saying in general, that ain't. We thought it was old when we was younger, man. Once you get in 30 plus and 40 group, you ain't like, damn. My parents was this age at this point. Damn, I thought they was old. You ain't know, still in your prime, man. But yeah, like Scoot, like I said, you see what he do with Dame, Dollar and them over there, man. You know what I mean? If Dame stay, Dame is the biggest domino. What's your opinion on that? You think it's time to leave? Like, I mean, we have this
I think
talk for like the last 3 years.
I think we talked about it recently too.
Yeah.
I think it's over.
Yeah, I think
Just go somewhere.
I think it's just
I don't give a
time.
fuck where you go.
Yeah, right. I'm at that point too. I mean, you know,
Nobody, not just you, like, don't want to be in Portland. Nobody want to see you in Portland no more, bro. Like, we tired of seeing all that talent go to waste.
That's a fact.
You're somewhere else. At least they like promote it better somewhere else.
Right. I agree, man. Like I said, it's just time. It's just time. I like when KD and all them cats was OKC. Like, it was just time to spread your wings. You know what I'm saying? Like Westbrook and all them. Like, it was time to spread your wings, though. But you know what I mean? Like, his boy, his boy was loyal to the fault too, but he had no trade clause in his joint too. Boy, Bradley Beal, man. Finally, that was another player that was like, is this his time to leave Washington? You know what I'm saying? He had the good days with John Wall, and they was doing their thing. It's like Dame had with CJ and all the other cats. But it was his time to go.
I seen somebody say,
He got traded.
I seen somebody say they can't wait to watch Sports Center and the opening should be Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and Devin Booker combined for 90 and they 156-103 loss.
With that being said, like you said, man, Bradley Beal got traded to the Phoenix Suns, man, for Chris Paul, Shaman, and 90 second-round picks. You know what I'm saying? So, nah. What's your thing in that trade? How you feel about that trade, man?
I mean,
I know you more of a big fit person, fit guy, whatever. But how you think that's gonna work out over there?
I think they did Chris Paul dirty. I think Chris Paul got somebody mad. They sent his ass to Washington, where everybody was talking about the Clippers and the Lakers. Sent his ass to Washington, get your ass out of here.
Well, that was more or less on the buyout market. Like they was talking about Clippers and Lakers, not trade wise. Nobody paying that nigga 30-something million. First and foremost.
He said he was surprised too. He was like, "Oh shit, okay."
Yeah,
whatever. With Bradley Beal with them though, I mean, I don't know. I gotta see probably like the first 5 games with them, just to see how they gonna how are they gonna play? Is they just gonna be like, "Yo, you got the ball, so you try, and if you miss, give me the ball. I'm gonna try, and if I make it, give me it again. If I miss, I'm gonna pass it to him."
Yeah.
Like I just gotta see, or is they gonna actually like try to play as a team? Like, is Bradley Beal gonna average 19 this year? You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact. That's what any 3 or 4 players get together. But I think this combination.
Devin Booker got 70. He not passing the ball to you.
Like I said, well, for every team that combines, it always got to make sense. You know what I mean? Like when Miami got together, like that made more sense. Like you got the big man, you got D Wade that can play point guard or guard, and you got one of the greatest players of all time, like that does everything. You know what I mean? He could play point. He a big man. He could do whatever he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? That KD and Kyrie, that was cool. To me, they added Harden. Then I messed up the report. You know what I'm saying? I think this 3 is better than. You know what I mean? That last 3. Just on like you said, a lot of them taller, but like these cats are, like they don't need the ball in their hands to create a shot or nothing like that. You know, like Kyrie need that rock in his hand. Like he need to dribble. James saying for Harden, he need to dribble. You know what I'm saying? KD could just spot up somewhere. And I think it'll work because in the playoffs it showed when Chris Paul got hurt. You know what I mean? Booker ran that point guard. He was almost dropping triple-double. I think he dropped a triple-double and you know, you know what I'm saying? So I think you get a whole season.
You said Shaman, right? Shaman gonna play point guard.
Nah, Devin Booker is playing point guard.
No, I'm saying, come on now.
What?
Devin Booker gonna play point guard coming this year?
Yeah. I think he'll come into the season starting at point guard. Now Shaman got shift with Chris Paul to Washington. Remember, he a 3-point shooter. Like he all right. His name is His name is Duncan Robinson. Like, he do good every 12 games. You know what I'm saying? But he got to guard him because he can shoot that three. But yeah, I think, like I said, it worked out in the playoffs for the most part. So he get a whole season. And like I said, Bradley Beal's a spot up shooter as well. Like, he don't need to, do this and that. So I think it'll work. It's all on who you put around now. Because now they strapped for like the next 5 years, like far as anything. Now they just got everybody mid-levels coming in this joint. But I think what would help them, and I think what's going to happen, I think Ayton is going to get traded. Because you lack players. You got like I think it's only 4 players on the contract. And then remember, like the rest going to be mid-levels. You know what I'm saying? So I think Ayton's contract and Ayton himself, obviously, gets traded. And they add more pieces to help that team. So they'll probably add a point guard, you know what I'm saying? And a big man just to shape that team up, you know what I mean? To help shape that team up and get more value for that, you know what I mean? Because you can't have that's 4 Supermax players. You know what I'm saying? So at least Ayton will bring back 2, you know what I mean, role players that you're going to need, you know what I mean? And go from there. But I think it'll work out, man. I think it'll definitely work out. I didn't expect that. I thought more like Miami or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because just the fit, like I said, I think the fit wise better would have been Miami.
At one point, they was trying to get both of them, Dame and Bradley Beal.
Yeah. Now y'all ain't playing. As long as y'all got Pat Riley over there, and y'all still, like I said, y'all still winning. Y'all, a great franchise.
We in Miami.
Everybody want in Miami, obviously. Everybody want to go. You feel me? But once you got the, GM, once you got the GM and the agent, father and son, you know what I'm saying? They can make that deal, you know what I'm saying? Because, Bradley Beal's agent is I believe, the son or it's vice versa, or the dad of the son's GM. So they made that happen, you know what I'm saying? They made that happen internally. And like I said, Bradley Beal he's the only player that holded a no trade clause in his contract, so he could say what team he wanted to go to and what he can get in return. So that's why they got so little, basically. You know what I'm saying? They got the best deal. That's, like I said, them second-round picks, you could trade a couple and go and get in the first, you know what I'm saying? Or trade your first in the second to get higher in the first. So, I believe that's what, Washington will do. You know what I mean? They in the rebuilding stage. They wasn't going nowhere anyway. It's like that, They haven't been that good in a couple of years as far as, like, overall good playoffs or whatever, As long as you had Bill, you was competitive, but now you're just trying to start up, get your chips ready and see what you can do, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see, though, on that. But overall, like I said, it was good. And you got Draymond Green opting out his contract. I mean, you had to opt out on that one. It was last year, $27 million. His name is about a 25. His name is about $25 to $30 million player in the league. But you want to do financially, we want that in the long haul. So give me 400 or 4 for 110. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what he'll get. Obviously.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, obviously he's still a good player. He's not gonna get 40 or 50. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But I can see that 25 to 30. Like I said, that 1 to 110.
Is it that obvious though where he about to do? Like where he about to go? Is it that obvious?
Nah, it ain't. It's
LA, right?
Yeah, it's LA. This how I'll break it down. I'll break it down.
His best friend over there.
So I said I'll break it down. 60 go back to Golden State, 30 Lakers, and then 10 maybe Portland and go see what Dame was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Go try to help Dame or something. Especially if they keep Scoop right there and they try to do something. But I think a good chance, like I said there, I give 30% chance he goes to the Lakers. And then 60 he stay with Golden State. And then the 10, I say like Portland.
So he was basically on the Lakers at the end of the year last year.
No, I definitely am.
Like when he knew they wasn't about to win this series, he turned into a Laker right quick.
I think, not just percentage wise, but in my heart, I think it's a great chance that he go to Lakers. I think money will be the same, and CP will get bought out. Him and CP will be with the Lakers. CP will go over there for the vet minimum. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still taking $20 million.
Oh, that's the vet minimum, $20 million.
No, I'm talking about that's what he's getting paid.
Oh,
well, with a buyout, he'll get like 17. They be getting all their money. Because the trade kicker, Because see, Phoenix was gonna cut him, and he only was gonna get $15 million from Phoenix. So that's why they was like, shit, we got another 15 to do what we need to do to get another player in here or whatever. And then with his trade kicker, it went up to 20. So now he can negotiate with Washington on a buyout, say 17. Now you making $17 million. I'm gonna go to the vet minimum real quick to the Lakers and try to win a championship. Why not? You feel me?
He just dropped the book, man, or something.
Right.
Or it's
He just
coming
dropped the
out.
book. He went to Good Morning America, right? He was out there promoting it. He was shocked that he got traded. They must have told him something different though. How he sounded and looked at, like they ain't, you know what I mean? They must have told him something different. Like we're gonna reevaluate. We'll keep in contact with you. That type of sort of deal. Like we'll let you know.
That's what they always do, though.
Right.
Oh no, we not about to trade him. We not about to trade him, y'all.
Right. You know how it goes.
20 minutes later,
Right.
he's out of there.
Exactly. That SpongeBob meme is the best, right? That's a fact. That's what they told him, though. But, you know, like I said, I could see CP and Draymond in the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? That makes sense, right? I like that, too. I'll take him.
LeBron like, yo, listen. Y'all want to get this chip? Do what I say.
Listen, LeBron knows. They know, too. LeBron don't even got to say nothing for them to come. They know. You feel me? They know. They already had these conversations.
They know.
You know
They
what I'm
know.
saying? They know. They know on that aspect. Yeah, I can see, like I said, Draymond over there. Like I said, it's the part of the year that, you know what I'm saying, no football, no basketball, you know, you got a little baseball, but still always drama, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you got NFL, you got Hopkins and Cook still out here looking for jobs, you know what I'm saying? What you think is the best spot for Hopkins, man?
Anywhere with a quarterback.
Anywhere with a decent quarterback or a good quarterback?
A good quarterback.
Good quarterback?
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know, man. I fuck with Hop, so
Yeah, I do too.
just on some bias shit. I want him to win somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just like how we talking about, like CP and all of them, like go somewhere. See, I think his problem is he still wants some chips too.
No, definitely.
I'm talking about chocolate chips. You know what I'm saying? Like he still want that bread.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think with him, he still want that bread.
He still got probably the most viral moment in Hard Knocks history. You know what I'm saying? Against my boys and like.
Oh yeah.
And he crossed D'Angelo Hall. Sit your ass down.
Right.
Go out there. He got the least drops in the league. Whatever. Like he catch everything.
Yeah. Like I said, I think he's, Odell got 15, so.
Oh yeah, he could get 15.
But that's what he's trying. That's what he's trying to get 15, and I think he's a better player at this moment than Odell, as far as health and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they probably the same health wise.
You think the same health wise?
Yeah.
Nah, Odell just coming off injury though.
And D Hop too.
Nah, D Hop coming off a suspension.
Oh, and an injury though too. Man.
Not like what
He be having them little nagging.
Yeah, I'm saying he had a little nag, but I'm saying like he come off ACL, missing whole seasons though. You feel me? That's a different story. So with D Hop, like I said, I think he just got to come back down. I think he hit the market a little late too. Basically, obviously, right? Because if Odell got 15, I think he would have got 15 for Baltimore. If he got a decision to make, if Baltimore had a decision to make, him and Hopkins is out there at the same time, they had to pick D Hop at that money, and then Odell would have went to the Jets for like $9 million. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what the Jets for $9 million.
He need to for sure.
They talking about Aaron Rodgers done shifted the culture over there. Everybody starstruck.
Yeah.
You think they gonna be able to handle that energy this season?
You know why I think they will? Because it's like because last year was already in their face. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, like you in New York, you win a little bit. Like we was winning a little bit. Like Sauce already got the sauce, so he already confident. Like you can't do nothing to Sauce. Like he already there. Got Breece Hall was the same way. Like a lot of these young cats are confident. Garrett Wilson, like they already got them. They went to big schools, most of them. They won Rookie of the Year now, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got that confidence to be there, and that's why we adding a little bit of vets. Like, all right, Aaron Rodgers, he played with Aaron Rodgers. Okay, cool. He ain't starstruck. Now it's just New York. Give him more mark. The lights might be brighter, but shit, we had bright lights when we went to the playoffs every year, and we went in 13, 12, 11 games, you know what I'm saying? So, I think we'll be straight, man. I mean, same thing. Like you said, health. It's all about health, man. If we get health, we good. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know what I mean? Like I said, the other, I mentioned Cook. We might get Cook over there. You know what I'm saying? I'll take Cook. I think his thing is the paper, too. Because, like I said, Hall coming off that injury. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't think the bright lights would be too much. Like I said, in New York, you already had a year under your belt now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they'll embrace it more than be scared of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're embracing all that, going to Knicks games and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely enjoying it.
Oh, he loving it, yo. That's like a kid, like a kid going to Disneyland right now. Like, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, I never saw this, or I never got this, and that's all. He just needed a little change of scenery.
Like, this the life, man.
Right?
This
Exactly. That's how we do. And it might hit him, in a couple weeks. Like, I gotta relax. Like, I'm out here chilling. All right, let me just relax.
That shit pregnant.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. Went raw? Like what?
Going crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to know too crazy, man. Let me relax.
See that never sleeps.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. And hopefully, like I said, it's all about health, man. All about health. Talk about another city.
Farm.
Huh?
Green Bay was a farm.
Right. Had probably like 2 or 3 bars that was lit. Other than that,
I used to see a front yard in like 8 blocks.
right. That's a fact. I saw 8 houses on one road. I ain't see what. I saw buildings. I saw 90,000 buildings on one road. I saw 9 houses in one road when I'm driving to the stadium.
9,000 apartments.
Right. 9,000 apartments. Shit, 9,000 buildings just about. All the goddamn buildings.
Or you ever notice how that shit look like a heartbeat sound wave?
Yeah, like how, yeah. I think they do that on purpose. Man. I think they do that. Just the architect. I think the architect.
Life.
Yeah, right. When we talk about the life shit, right. I think the architect and stuff like that just do it.
That's
balance. The balance. You know what I'm saying?
And then you look from up down to it. Like if you look from the upper perspective, whatever, it look like a microchip, computer chip.
Right, it does. They square too. All right, that's a fact. And if you look at it, if you put it in perspective.
Art imitate life.
Facts. Talking about another city that doesn't sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Miami. You got Messi coming to Miami. That's a big move, man.
Messi say he want to join the crowd. Listen, I could get out of practice and see some titties on the beach. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit, yes.
Now, look, it's crazy, though, because, like I said, he going to Miami. David Beckham was that last player to do it. And it's, ironic that, coming to play for David Beckham's team, you know what I'm saying? So that's dope, too. But, yeah, when you be seeing them.
Beckham about to show him how to finesse America. This is how you finesse America.
That's how they did finesse it. Like, yo, come play for me. Come play for me. We give you some of the stocks and bonds over here. We get you some, you know what I mean? We can't pay you all what you worth. When you turn down $300 and $400 million from what are you from?
The
Saudi Arabia, from the Saudi. Yeah, he turned that down. I can't give you that, but I'll give you stocks and bonds and, Apple deals and Adidas, whatever, profit shares, whatever, and a house.
Different deals.
Hell yeah.
Different contracts, different deals, man. Them soccer players is shitting on everybody.
Them soccer players is mega stars. That's the only thing I won't want, though. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Is them like they don't have no life afterwards. Like
what you mean?
They rock star. You saw like they be getting mobbed. Like yo,
that's their life. That's the adrenaline they need.
Yo, that's the like they be
One
like
of these motherfuckers might try to stab me.
Right. They look exactly. That's how they be looking, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. That's how they be looking. Big eyes. Like they be coming like like the one like I said. They going to his house. Not like yo, wildin'. Even one, I don't know if it was Messi, but one of the soccer players got his joint. I was like his mother-in-law, like grocery store blown up and shit like crazy shit.
God damn.
For real. I don't know if it was Messi for real. And shit get real like that too.
I don't think that was Messi.
You don't think it was Messi?
Not blowing up a grocery store?
Nah, him personally, like somebody that was like up against him, basically. It was one of the soccer players like that. I think it did is like his mother-in-law blew up the grocery store, like for real. Like
God damn.
yeah, like they live like rock star lifestyle for real.
The one soccer player got Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
He getting paid like $100 million
That's
a year
what I'm
too.
saying. Come on, man. Come on, man.
He getting paid like $100 million.
Come on,
too.
man.
See that, son.
Yeah, your name 100+ million.
Yeah.
And you in shape and all that
Yeah.
like that. You gotta stay in shape.
The best shape.
That's
You
what I'm
running
saying.
for
Come
90
on, man.
minutes.
90 minutes, bro. You out there, you feel me? Like I said,
That shit changed the game. Though. Them contracts changed the game, yo. Literally hundreds of $1 million per year. Like, who knows what the fuck they taxes is in them other countries and shit, though.
I don't even pay no
But
taxes like
who
that.
knows? But yo,
You feel
listen.
me?
That's kind of
It ain't
like I was saying.
American
That's contracts that like I'm saying in our sports that we make. We talk about how much money we make and all that with like NFL. When we talking about a few people just got their first $50 million a year contract.
Yeah.
They doubling that.
I'm triple.
Like I
said.
basically tripling like per year, like
Per year, that's what I'm saying.
and you don't even see them ever play.
Right, you don't even really, you might have saw their face. You might have saw their face and you don't even know their name. I'm like that with a lot of soccer players. Like, I don't know their damn name. I know who they are. Like he plays soccer. I know he's one of the big guys.
Baseball. We always talk about baseball. How much baseball contracts crazy. They fully guaranteed. 13 years, $330 million. Oh shit, that shit's crazy. Hey yo, I made that in last year. So.
Right, last 2 years.
Last year and a half,
Right.
I made that.
Like
So.
Rolando and all them make that.
Endorsements,
Yeah.
all that. Like
Make
come
that in
on,
the
man.
year. Facts.
Like,
And even baseball.
I'm a billionaire that y'all don't talk about. Like,
Facts.
they billionaires.
Fact. No, that's
They
fact.
gotta be.
Hell yeah, they billionaire. You gotta think if you say you getting say if you get 200 million here, 300 million there, you got endorsements. You add that up in 5 years. You name Billy. You feel me?
Superstar in history.
Superstar. They superstars too.
1,000 years from now, they gonna read the records and be like, "Yo, this thing is nasty.
Right. Facts.
He was nasty."
See
and he
statues. You go in their countries, they got statues like they presidents. Like when we here in the United States here, like who that person? This is Thomas Edison. This is Abraham Lincoln. Nah, this is Rolando. This is Messi. This is one of the greatest soccer players ever. Like
in the world.
in the world, and he's still here too. You feel me? Like he's still living. He might be 80 years old, but he's still here, man. Word, he's definitely here.
Some basketball, so some other players got some statues though. She got Shaq. Got
Yeah.
Shaq got the most fire statue though.
Yeah, with the rim.
He dunking that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's
The most iconic is always the Jordan symbol, obviously, but United Center, Chicago. But yeah, you got some definitely. You got people that's out here. I was just saying, just in general, like how they statues are gonna be. It's like you said, it's not even in front of the stadium. Like it's a landmark. Like you know what I mean? Like on that aspect. But yeah, they definitely getting that check. And like I say, he's gonna change the game. He went from $30 tickets to $335 tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We
gotta pay for this
Right.
motherfucker.
You feel me? You gotta pay for him. You feel me? Annually 60, and then
But like you said too, though, the brands like the endorse the shares and companies and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a whole different deal too. You know what I'm saying? Like we had some of the football players and shit try to be fancy and get their contract in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin done fucked up and shit. So they hoping their money come back. You know what I'm saying?
they lost some bread with that.
Yeah, they definitely did, but they
Them
they gonna keep it in there though, just in case it come back and get their bread back.
niggas cash that shit.
I don't think
When
so.
you saw 6 million turn into 4.2, you taking that shit out.
You gotta get the motherfucker back though. So
I
that's
feel
that's
you.
how they do stocks.
No, I get it, but say if your annual salary was that, you know what I'm saying? Like Odell, like he got some of that shit in Bitcoin. So say if
That's
he
what
got
I'm
10,
saying.
say if he got 10
He
million,
never- he
but
never
got,
touched it.
But he got 5 million in Bitcoin. You think he ain't cash
That
out?
shit's still there. He waiting for Bitcoin to go back up. That's how the stock market works.
No, I understand that's how it's
You don't never sell low, son.
Hey man, when
You don't never sell.
when you need it or you don't got it like that, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You gotta cash out and take your losses.
Don't motherfucker, man. That's the type of deal Russell Wilson was trying to get, right?
I don't know. There's a couple players.
He was trying to get a percentage. I want to get a percentage of the salary cap. That's what he was saying, right?
Yeah, he was trying to do. Like he said, players are definitely getting, you know what I'm saying, more wiser and like I said, looking for the long haul, looking for the Magic Johnson deal. You feel me? That was the first one. Mr. Bus was like, listen, I can't pay you the most, son. But I'll give you this and I'll give you stock in the team. And I said, Magic Johnson was able to do all the things he do, Starbucks and Lakers and, you know what I'm saying, and Dodgers and Redskins, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't Redskins, but whatever the fuck y'all want to call Washington. Commanders, you know what I'm saying? He able to make all the moves, you know what I'm saying? Off of that. And that's in the 80s. Mm-hmm. So now these cats is like, oh, all right. Okay, Adidas, your share is about to go up. Your signature shoe about to, what? Y'all sponsoring the league? Messi jersey is going to be the number one sold jersey in America. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Over LeBron, over Aaron Judge, over Ohtani. Like,
Miami Messi.
Feel me? You feel me? That's going to be number one. Oh, Apple?
Double M.
Apple? Okay, yeah. Y'all had a decent viewership, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't international.
Double M.
Hey,
Rick Ross better jump on.
With the MMG on that bitch. Word. Hey, man, able to pay him.
Word.
And I got an option, you know what I'm saying? You can buy some of the team if I want to. You know what I'm saying? So I want all the deals. I definitely. Any deal I work out in the
future. How they negotiating
definitely.
these deals, though? Like, how you think they conversations going on these deals? Like,
just like that? Like, listen, I understand these cats. I can't pay you that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they got the ages. But
that's this one. I'm
like,
talking about
the old school. Like, we could put your name on the cup, man. And you get interest and you get money off of that and all this other shit.
That's this deal. I'm talking about the deal that they getting $200 million per year. How do you negotiate that? Like, yo, like I know I got paid $40 million last year, but check it. I need $200 million a year, or I'm not playing for you.
Basically, because I don't think I gotta dig more into it. But
Soccer different. They literally be buying players.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, yo,
between buying players and I don't know how long their contracts be either. They might be just be a year by year or 2 years. And like you said, they gotta pay transfer fees and shit to trade somebody or buy somebody out. Like, all right, he wants to come to your team. All right, you got to pay transfer fee, and you got to give us $100 million before you even get him his $300 million. You feel me? So yeah, it's definitely different over there. So
you got to tap in.
It's
follow
different.
the money. Let's tap into some soccer.
That's a fact. Yeah, you got to follow the money, right? Tap into soccer. My son loves soccer too.
They call it football.
Football.
We don't call it football because
football.
We ain't gonna disrespect.
It's our football.
We ain't gonna disrespect them.
It's our football.
But we trying to get that audience, you know what I'm saying? So we can't be calling it soccer.
Right.
We trying to win them over and shit. They gonna be like, it's not even soccer, bitch.
Right. Cursing us out. How you feel to be one of the best soccer players in the world? Like, that nigga, it's football. It's football. I don't know what soccer is.
All right.
Yeah, that's dope, though. To just, like I said, to see that.
That changes the game. So.
Change the game, right? Miami gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. I had to give me one of them jerseys just because.
What else happening, son?
Nothing, man. Like
see, Terrence Crawford said he gonna break Errol Spence's other eye.
Yeah, he said he gonna break the other eye?
Yeah.
I heard him say like he gonna target it, like he know he got that eye. I think we was talking about on Rafi J. That's why he was like leaning. He was leaning towards Spinks.
He was like
with the eye. He was like, nah.
Spence was like, we gonna have a crawfish boil. Boil. You got a crawfish boil. Everybody invited. You know what I'm saying? They was talking their shit.
Yeah, you got to.
He talking about Terrence Crawford ain't never fight nobody, but he was like, man, look at the people that we fought the same. Like, look what I did to him. Like, what you mean? If I ain't fighting nobody, what you like?
Yeah. It's all on timing, like we always say. It's like when you fight somebody or whatever. When you fight somebody, you know what I'm saying? I think both fight. I can't remember or think which who they fought that was, like, all right, yeah, they beat them, you know what I'm saying, handily or whatever. Off top of my head.
I think Crawford is a smarter fighter.
Yeah.
He seemed like he got more of his IQ is different.
I would say the IQ is definitely
when it comes to the boxing. Like, just in the argument.
I think Arrow's probably more,
just while they was arguing,
better,
you could just tell the way he was arguing. He's bringing up real fights, who was fighting who, and how they won and all that. Like, Errol Spencer just talking shit.
Like you said, IQ. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would agree. I would say he got the better IQ. I would say Spence is probably the better fighter, like raw, like more talented fighter, I would say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, I still got Bud. You know what I'm saying? Free tank ass and
Adrian Broner, right? What they talking about with Adrian Broner?
He just had a fight, so
With Don King.
That's why he out here. What happened?
With Don King.
What?
That's who he had to fight with. Like, that was his manager or whatever.
Oh, word?
Or the promoter was Don King. I was like, damn, he's Makes crazy sense, as fuck.
Makes sense. Don King gonna get that paper. He crazy as a bitch. You better just read your paperwork.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's it.
Like, what the fuck?
Nah, Browner just trying to get that bread back too, man. Like I said, he was about billions, man. You ain't get there yet, bro. You just, it was too much of yourself. He wasn't too much of yourself, and just like I said, you let the streets on that John Morant shit. You out here for real. Like, you don't need to be out here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bug.
You're a millionaire. You was about billions, but you had Tank in your corner, like, in the cut. You know what I'm saying? But you wasn't, like he said, I wasn't ready at this, that. Like, he could have been ready if you'd had your shit chips. Gave him the floor.
Speaking of billions,
Not
man.
gave him the floor, but you know.
Speaking of billions, man, you heard about this submarine or this
shit? Wow, right?
They got lost with the billionaire and his son in there.
That's wild, right?
Yo, like, I had one idea of what it was.
Shit got ate by a whale.
Something. I don't know. Look.
That's what I think.
I've seen. Okay, so I've seen submarines before.
Yeah.
I've seen the little joints where you go in and like.
How many people fit in there?
It was only like 5 people in there.
5, 6 people, right? Yeah.
But like.
Shit got ate
So what I'm thinking, but this is the thing though. What I'm thinking is like a little. Like it got windows, cause okay. So the story is, you know, they get a billionaire pay $250,000 per ticket, whatever, and they went to go tour the Titanic.
Yeah.
So for those of y'all that don't know what the fuck the Titanic is, and y'all been living under a rock, or y'all just too young or something. Right. Titanic been underwater for a long motherfucking time. Just look up the 3-hour movie about it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's actually real. I didn't know it was that close to fucking New York and shit. Like, it's like not close to New York, but in the northeast area. Yeah. And shit just like right over there. It's deep out there, but long story short, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking submersible go missing, and they got like at this point 30 hours left of oxygen, which I don't think is accurate as fuck. Like, cause I think they've been out of oxygen. Cause if you lost, okay, so here's the thing. I've seen some submarines, and you see windows, and you see they got a little arm on it, and they go down and see the videotaping the fish and see if we can find the megalodon out here, motherfucker. Like, I've seen Shark Week and shit. Right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and you see some shit. Right. That's what I'm thinking it was. Right. No, it wasn't at all.
What was it?
This shit was like a fucking metal tube that they bolted from the outside, the door shut, like with actual bolts. The door shut. And there was no windows. It was supposedly a camera that played into a TV, a small screen on the inside, and it had a joystick. Now, it wasn't a submarine. It was a submersible. That mean like, once you get in the water, then it could drop. You could like kind of direct it some places, type shit. Like, but they ain't really got no motor or nothing.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Like floating and gliding.
Yeah,
like a fish.
Yeah.
Literally.
So
the pictures I saw that wasn't the ship then.
It's whatever you saw that got windows. That wasn't
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I saw something that when I thought that might have been the ship or like people going to look for the ship.
They probably going to look for the shit now. Yeah. But this shit is supposed to go 12,000 feet underwater. I guess they said it's only like 3 military submarines that can even go that far down.
Yeah, it went down too far.
Way too far. Yeah. The pressure, like, yo, listen.
She got swept.
So if did
you see I mean to cut you off, but when you see like documentaries or whatever, and like stuff about the ocean, and you see like the different
currents.
The currents, yeah.
You talking about the current.
Different levels and shit.
That's possible. Also, the dude, the expert or whatever, whoever that know about it, he said it's possible it could have leaked. Started leaking. Once the water get in there, it's over.
Yeah,
like, you ain't opening no door. You ain't doing nothing.
You said they boat
It's
shit,
over.
They got to unboat the shit when they get up. Huh?
Yeah, and it's only open. You can only open it from the outside.
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Right.
So which is fucked up because even if they did float to the top and they just drifted off, they still can't open the motherfucking door, and they gonna suffocate anyway.
Right.
Which is fucked up. But even if they not suffocated already, because if that did happen and motherfuckers is panicking because they lost, they taking up way more breath than they need to, and that oxygen is gonna be going way faster than whatever the fuck they saying.
Right.
You know, I was in firefighter training. An hour could turn into 20 minutes if you panicking or something. Like an hour of air. But it either got, hit by a whale, maybe them whales that was sinking them ships.
You said that motherfucker ate by the whale. That's what I got to take him by the curve. Like you said, it went too low. That shit different.
It could have crushed on itself.
Yeah, it's different levels to shit, man.
We probably lost the billionaire, and that's why I don't know what the fuck he was a billionaire for. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of billionaires won't know what the fuck they
But I guess he was that same billionaire was on the space one too, where they took him up and they floated for a little bit.
Want to do some shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay it.
Fuck it,
I got the
I
bread.
want to see this shit. I'm interested in this.
Right, I'll be on the same shit. Not on no water shit though.
I don't want to be. That's what I'm saying. Like
space, shit. I might go up. You said we're gonna float for 2 minutes and then come back down and land.
I don't know. None of that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Space is the same thing. Like you said, you lose, you think you're gonna drop, you get fucking caught in space, just floating.
Yeah, and then you're going
just
forever.
Like the current, and you going.
Or
trying to send somebody to come
or
get
it come down. It'll come down and that motherfucking parachute don't open. It is. Right. Or going up, some malfunctions. Oh shit!
Blow the fuck up.
Apollo. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P.
Right. That's a fact. Like I said, that motherfucker got eaten by a whale, or they got taken by the curtain. They went too low. They like, fuck it, we down here.
So I guess it's attached. I guess it's attached to something, but if they want to go lower, they got detached. They detached.
Obviously, they detached. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, for sure.
So they said something could have hit the antenna and they lost communication. Because there's no windows. They don't know where the fuck they at.
They doing everything like you said by through looking at the screen. That's all.
They lost. They
like I said, a current took them. They probably lost down there.
They don't know where the fuck they at all.
They don't know where they at.
If they still alive, like
that's what I'm saying,
that shit could just crushed on their ass.
Right, like you said, like I said, with the current and like whatever the gravity down there, that shit is different. I was watching some shit. I'm like, wow, that's amazing how it's different. Like you said, it's different currents that just pull shit like this.
Yep.
Pull it this way and that way. Like they could be going this way and that way. Like shit's different, man. That's one thing. I ain't going higher and I ain't going lower, man.
That's
fuck that.
What if they find this motherfucker though? Like
find him or what? And they be dead?
Just like what if they find him? Like they got this motherfucking story. Like
they find him, hey man.
Like, yo, these motherfuckers still alive, son. What the fuck?
When they find him, God bless him. They gonna find him and they gonna be
You know what was the other thing I thought it was? I thought it could be. One of the motherfuckers went crazy down there.
Yeah, dude.
It just killed everybody.
You were just talking about some stuff,
right? right, though. Right.
I did it on purpose, killed the motherfucker on purpose.
Somebody claustrophobic and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Start going crazy, taking over control. Like, actually, I gotta go up.
Yeah. Yo, chill the fuck out. Yo, leave my son alone. You ain't fuck your $1 billion, bitch. We in the water. Like
exactly. or the vice versa. You wanna go down? I give you more money, man. Or well, that could be anything. Be more curious. You down there. So you like, what the fuck is another 1,000, 2,000 feet? You what you thinking in your head?
Right. You can't see shit.
Yeah,
what
you can't see nothing. You know what I'm saying? But
that's the thing too.
Motherfuckers be curious, man. Come on, man. You know niggas curious.
If something do hit you though, bang. What the fuck was that?
You don't know what the fuck it was.
You gotta think like it.
That's what I'm saying.
No windows. There's no windows, so it's no windows, right? So at some point you gotta feel like, yo, we just in some dark place. We're in the middle. Do we exist anymore?
That too. That too.
We just floating in the water, or are we in space?
I don't know where the fuck they at. Like I said, they ain't that shit black. They just don't know. They counting on the oxygen. 1 or 2 motherfuckers already dead. Like you said, motherfuckers is
had seizures.
Yeah, having seizures. And fucking. There it is. A couple of them niggas already. Them 500 couple niggas dead already. Like I said, off the air itself. Like,
somebody done overreacted, thinking, yo, I gotta eat something. Like, I'm gonna eat somebody.
They
eating their leg.
shit.
Like not even thinking about the oxygen. Like fuck, I thought that was gonna help me. Nah, you gotta breathe. Bitch.
Nah, I'm pretty sure. Like you said, just by having the air, they definitely got a kit for like 14 days or whatever they got. Like far as food wise,
it was 96 hours air.
I'm just saying, far as food wise, I'm pretty sure they was straight. Like we get stranded in the water or whatever.
Man, they were supposed to come up after a couple hours.
It was just a couple hours and they're supposed to come up?
Well, it took 1 hour 45 minutes and then they lost connection.
No. Man, fuck all that shit. Fuck that shit. You got motherfuckers falling off ships and shit, cruise ships and shit. Like, shit is wild out in these streets, yeah.
Yo, the open ocean is like, man, listen, you don't know what the fuck out there.
You don't know. You don't know shit.
Yo, they said.
Want to catch a crime and go.
They said.
Toss somebody in the water.
They said, fuck this little shit that fit 5 people. They said you could be in the middle of the ocean and you could see a big ass motherfucking 3,000 people cruise ship. And then you could look over here and then you could look back and that bitch gone. Just because of how the water move. You might go up, they might go down. They might go up, you like,
right.
Or in between. Like, like
you said, I'd rather be on that big ass 5,000, 10,000 shit. Fuck that. Talking about Titanic. I'd rather
what I'm
that
saying
shit
is
down.
they be getting lost.
That's what I'm saying. That too.
And they big as fuck.
Yeah, right.
That's how big the ocean is.
Right. So imagine your goddamn, 10-seater that you got there that you think is
Mr. Beast
super yacht.
Mr. Beast got a new video out. He was showing like a $1 yacht versus
$1 yacht.
A $1 yacht versus a $1 billion yacht.
Don't even make that.
They don't, but somebody had it in their backyard and it was like, you take it for $1 type shit. Yeah. And it sunk. It was like they put it on the water and it sunk.
Fucking dollar. That's why he said take the shit out of my yard.
But when it sunk, they swam to like $1 million yacht. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like this what $1 million gets you, and then they worked their way up to $1 billion. They said the $1 billion shit had fucking. They said the $1 billion shit fit like 10,000 people on the fucking like got like 4 malls in it. Like it's 4 neighborhoods instead of having.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that shit was different, and it's just on the water floating. Like
that's wild right there.
Yeah.
Like I said,
how the fuck we built this shit?
Right.
Like, we talking about these pyramids.
So I want to do,
how the fuck we built this shit?
Right. Yeah, I want to do a cruise one time. Try everybody else said it was cool. You got your own, basically, like I said, amusement park and everything in this bitch. Like,
so you don't even notice you on the water.
Yeah, that's what. Hopefully, cause that last little shit I took last time in Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah, I heard.
That shit got me seasick like a bitch.
I heard.
So hopefully that big joint. I'll make sure I be prepared to get the pills, whatever I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Just to have it. But like you said, it's so big that they said, you know what I'm saying, you don't really feel it like that. So hopefully. We'll see one day, but that's one of the goals, though, for sure. But, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Prayers up to them family, you know what I'm saying? Them people that's on the water.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I don't look, it ain't looking good for them. Do you think they find, do you think they find the ship, though?
Like eventually?
Eventually? I don't think they find it no time soon. It might be next year or
that shit tucked
10
right,
years or 15
that shit tucked
years.
right under the Titanic.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's definitely shrunk. It's definitely, wherever it's at, it's compact and it ain't coming out.
You know what I'm saying? It's right under the Titanic. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Right?
See, it ain't going nowhere. They just can't get to it because they ain't nobody who the fuck going to the Titanic.
That's what I'm saying.
They looking at the motherfuckers like, what the fuck was y'all thinking?
That's what I'm saying. Right. Like
we don't go this fucking far down.
That's what happened. I'm trying to tell you, that's what happened. They unleashed like fuck
alien
it.
grabbed their ass.
Whatever. I'm like, I swear, I said a whale ate that bitch. Like you said, them big ass shit that's underwater that you don't even know. The fish and the land, the fucking creatures that's down there. Like they ain't.
I seen
they
the
find
video.
new creatures every year.
I seen the video recently. I don't know. I don't know all the facts. I don't know if this shit real or not.
Yeah.
But it was like footage. It was footage underwater. It was footage of like some live camera or some shit that happened. They had a camera underwater somewhere, deep underwater, and it was like a shadow that went by, but the shadow, the shape of the shadow, was on some like shit that was supposed to be a dinosaur way back when, like some big shit though, like that eat the megalodon type shit.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And I seen this, like I said, I don't know if it's real, but I seen the shadow that was on that video, and it matched up to what it was supposed to look like, whatever, what the dinosaur was supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, shit, that might be it.
That's what
Like
I'm
on some Godzilla shit.
Yeah, like I said.
Like, like
Underwater
for real,
shit
for
is
real.
different, yeah.
And Godzilla be coming out of the water, right?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. But yeah, like I said, hell yeah. He be in the water. But yeah, hell yeah. Like I said, the little shits I watch, like I said, they find, like I said, new shit every year. Like they be like, this shit is from the da 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 da. They ain't even go this far. You keep going far, like you said. They ain't touched the bottom of the damn shit yet. You know what I mean? Keep going down. So definitely something got their ass, or like you said, they bumped into something that malfunctioned everything they had, and it was over. You got pulled with a curtain somewhere, or like you said, got stuck under the goddamn Titanic or whatever else, because other shit down there.
They went down there, they got bumped. Like you said, they might not got ate by a whale, but they got bumped by a whale, and that shit done tipped, and they all flipped over, and they was like, man, what the fuck going on, man? What the fuck? We don't know what the fuck hit us. Because you don't know what the fuck the camera in there is
like
showing.
you said, right. The camera went. After whatever hit them, if something hit them, everything went off. Yeah, it was over.
They waiting to die.
Yeah, basically. Everything went black. Like the screen. Like this, like the screen. Oh, I can't see what's outside. No windows or nothing, it's over.
Yeah.
Like you said, they might have got smacked in the same thing. They might have had a little leak. A little bit of water.
Over.
Now you fucking freaking out. Yeah. Now that oxygen level is going for real.
Nah, dude, we about to fucking die.
Right.
Fuck this. We about to die.
Right.
Like,
what we got to do?
We can't open this door. We can't
do
do nothing. We don't know where the fuck we at. We going to die. It's over. Right. All right, man. Shout out to them, man. Hopefully a miracle happens.
Right. Hopefully. That's a fact.
But, man, it's episode 169.
169, man.
And it's your boy Henry Drake.
It's John.
And this is the Pham Perspective. And we out.
Peace and love.
Follow us on all them platforms, man.
Like,
you heard?
subscribe. $0. $0. Make you holla.